Hi, my name is George Potter. I'm one of the athletic trainers at Goshen High School. And I just had a couple of things I wanted to tell you about our athletic training services and program to help your students have a terrific sports season this fall. There are two athletic trainers that work at Goshen, myself and Maritza Chavez Staley. We are here every day for practices, and we also cover all home events as well as travel with varsity football. We are here to help your kids have a successful sports season. Our primary responsibility is to help your kids reduce the risk of injury, to treat injuries when they occur, as well as help rehabilitate injuries. We are able to work with the staff and doctors, sports medicine physicians, and orthopedic surgeons at Goshen Orthopedics to help provide that care. And we appreciate all that they do for us in assisting us taking care of your athletes. A couple of things to mention. Our goal for your kids is for them to participate in the sport as much as possible. So our objective when we treat their injuries is to try to keep them involved with their team and with their coaches as much as possible. If it is what is safest for them is to take a few days off from practice and to work on rehabilitation or conditioning or other things, then we will do that. But again, they signed up to play their sport. They didn't sign up to hang out with us. So we try to help them stay on the court as much as possible. A couple of things about concussions. Number one, concussions are something we've just have to mention because of state laws that require us to take certain steps in treating your child if they have a possible concussion. State law mandates that if your child has symptoms of a head injury, that they need to be removed from play until they are evaluated and cleared by a physician before they can return to play. So that is something that is mandated by state law, as well as the Indiana High School Athletics Association rules. And that's not something we can really mess around with. Their brain and their function and be able to think and problem solve and all of those things are far more important down the road than a couple of practices or maybe even a game or two. So if your child has a head injury or has symptoms of a head injury, then that is a protocol we follow. They will be removed from participation. We will contact you for any head injuries. You will get a phone call or a text from us. We can speak to you directly, and then they will follow up with our sports medicine physicians, or you can have them follow up with your own family physician before they can return to participate again. We also are in this great pandemic COVID-19 season. We have issues with that as well that we need to make sure we take care of. If your child is test positive for COVID, they will have to see a physician before they can return to competition after the time period passes that they are in quarantine. That is a state rule that has been mandated for this year. We also ask that you monitor your kids and make sure that if they have any of the symptoms that you've read about, you've signed papers for of a COVID-19 infection, that they not come to practice. If you have any questions, you can contact either your coach, one of the athletic trainers, or the school nurse, and we will help you with the determination of whether they should go to practice or not if you're concerned at all or have any questions. To be safe, keep them home if they have any symptoms at all, especially those that are respiratory in nature, fever, loss of sense of taste of smell, or loss of sense of taste or smell. Also, because of COVID-19 restrictions, we cannot provide water as much as we have been able to in the past. So we ask that you make sure that your athlete brings water bottles with them. A lot of students are doing that already, and they're bringing larger water bottles so they have enough water to get them through a practice. That is terrific. They need to be filled either at home or using the water bottle fillers or the sinks in the restrooms because our water fountains are not usable and we're not able to provide water as we have in the past. Make sure your student also has a mask, and make sure that the mask that they bring is getting washed regularly. They should have several masks if at all possible, and each mask should be worn no more than one day before it is washed before being used again. If you have any other questions about COVID-19, about concussions, about other health conditions or injuries that may be affecting your child or that you're concerned about with their involvement in sport, please feel free to contact us. You can contact both Maritza and I through the email system at Goshen High School. You can also call the school, and they will put those phone calls forward through to us as well. But contacting us by email is the best thing to get a prompt response from us. If you have any questions, again, contact us, and we hope that you and your athletes have a terrific fall season. And thank you very much.